right, wrestling fans, welcome back to 2014-15 wrestling season. Tonight we're bringing the Hudson Raiders taking on Eau Claire North Huskies tonight in the very first duel of this 14-15 season. We're starting the night out at 132 pounds, where we got sophomore Josh Snyder for North taking on junior Matt Koski. Oh, it's good to have wrestling back, though. Indeed. College has been out there for a little bit. Koski, last year, Matt ended up going 30-12 and qualifying for sectionals, and that's where that ended. So I know Matt's looking for a big year. "30 seconds in, we got no score to this point. Eau Claire does seem to be on the rise. We just got done with like 17 JV matches. Both teams got definitely over a full squad of JV. Well, that's good to see North building their program a little bit. I think the Craft School of Wrestling down there is helping a lot in that area. Koski looking for a little arm spin go behind. He's got to limp that left arm out of there. Limp, drag it out. Now Schneider tied up his wrists and we get a stalemate. 57 seconds ago, here in the first period at the very first match in this Raider Husky duel, 132 pounds. Don't know a whole lot about the Eau Claire North team, but a little bit. Last year, Snyder for Eau Claire North wrestled Yuri Bronson, ended up losing 15-2. Koski with the first takedown of the match, 30 seconds ago in the first period. 2-0 now in favor of Koski. Koski looking to bar up. A little 2-on-1 tilt here, looking like he's trying to dig out. Gonna have to hurry. Period is winding down. He's got the 2-on-1, but he might run out of time. He's got to hurry. Looking for the tilt. Drive towards him, towards his head. And that's how the first period is going to end. Matt Koski has a 2-0 lead. Schneider out of North has choice and will defer. And Koski will start the second period down. Koski looks for a sit. Schneider covering the hip. Koski up to his feet now, looking to pick hands. Koski doing a good job staying on his feet. Sprawling, looking for the escape. That should be an escape. There it is. We got one. Koski in deep on a double. He's got to face, got to keep his head up and bring his hips around and lock. There he goes. Nicely done. He should be able to secure the 2 here. That should be 2. Koski looking to crossface. Now we get the 2. Koski has a 5-0 lead now. For you wrestling fans out there, you might recognize the referee we got out there tonight. We got Dave Brandvold, the former River Falls Wildcat coach. Moved up to Merrill for a while, and now he's back in the area and doing some roughing. Good to see Dave back in town. In the area, I should say. 57 seconds to go in the second period here. Koski still with a 5-0 lead. Looking to control the wrist. Koski throws a leg in. Schneider gets out of it. Schneider looking for a little Granby roll. And Koski cuts him. 5-1 now with 31 seconds to go in the second. Koski on a double. And we're going to get stoppage. Yep, we got potentially dangerous. Schneider scissored Koski's head on his double leg. That's twice now Matt's been in on a nice double leg, but he's got his head in the wrong spot. Got to get that head out to the side, and you don't get in those scramble situations. You'll control his hips. His head and his crotch, you can't control his hips. Just like that. Now we get into this scramble situation. You really got to work for a takedown that'd be a lot easier with the proper head position. And that's the end of the second. Koski has a 6-1 lead going into the third. And choice. Nope. It should be North choice, I believe. Snyder is going to choose neutral. Yep, choose neutral going into the third. Koski with a 5-point lead. Koski was looking to throw there. It was there, but he had to throw it right away.
Won't be the first one he tries this year.
No. Much nicer looking takedown there by Koski to take an 8-1 lead. Koski cuts him 8-2. Takedown here puts it into a major. Koski looking for those team points, and he gets it. 10-2 now. Down under the final minute here, Koski goes in looking for a bit of a high crotch. Goes into a kind of a fireman's, but basically just a scramble situation. No points yet. Oh, he's got an attack right there. Koski's got 25 seconds to get another takedown to get it into a major. He cut him to give up that major. Koski goes for a slide by and should have it there. Gets it. 12-3 now. We're down to 12 seconds to go here in the third and final period of this opening match. And that's how it's going to end. Matt Koski of Hudson wins by a score of 12-3 over Josh Snyder of Eau Claire North. That's going to give the Hudson Raiders the early 4-0 lead in this duel. It's going to bring up 138 pounds. So I believe we're going to see junior Justin Peterson taking on senior Yuri Bronson. Now Peterson last year wrestled Timmy Fea, which is a senior and graduated, and he beat Timmy by a fall. Peterson, I think, might have qualified for sectionals.
Junior Justin Peterson for Hudson senior Yuri Bronson.
Last season, Yuri had a very respectable 33-10 record. Did qualify for sectionals, but did not move on, so he's looking to improve here in his senior year. You're in a nice looking doubles, got to finish that. Nothing, there it is. Yuri takes the early 2-0 lead. He did not. Peterson up to his feet. Yuri cuts him. 2-1 now. Yuri looking for a slide by. Peterson counters. Yuri looks for a single, trying to elevate. Yuri gave up a little early on that single. Still 2-1 here in favor of Yuri, closing seconds of the first period at 138 pounds. Yuri again looks for the slide by right into a McCarthy, but unable to secure it. And that'll end the first period. Bronson takes a 2-1 lead and choice. Going to start the second period on bottom. Bronson up to his feet, nice and quick, looking for hand control. He's got to circle in, Stay in. Peterson takes him back to the mat, no change. Yuri up to his feet again, looking for hand control. Trying to stay in bounds, and he does, but he's back down to the mat. Bronson up to his feet again. Trying to circle in, he's getting close, and there it is. 3-1 now in favor of Bronson. Yuri's got to stay on the attack here now and get at least one more takedown prior to the end of this period. Yuri looking for a Russian maybe here. Does. Got to get his head on the other side. Yuri dives in for a single. Peterson does a nice little arm wizard. Throws Yuri by to tie this match up at 3-3. Yuri back to his feet, trying to get the escape. He's got 14 seconds to get it prior to the period. We got a stalling call coming on Peterson. And that'll be end of the second. Into the third we go, all tied up. Peterson is going to start on bottom. Peterson quickly up to his feet, gets the escape, and takes a 4-3 lead here early in the third and final period at 138. Bronson to Hudson now trailing by a point. Yuri's been in deep on a few takedowns here, but only able to convert on the first one. Yuri's looking for that slide by again. He don't want to give up a cheap one, and he gives up a cheap one right there. All right, he's got to get back to his feet, trailing by 3 points now. All these conference matches very critical for seeding come tournament time. Peterson looking to cradle up Bronson. Don't think you'll be able to do it. Peterson almost had Yuri for a near fall count there. Now we got a stalling on Bronson. Each wrestler has a stalling call now, but Bronson is trailing by 3 with 40 seconds to go here in the third. Yuri's got to get out of there and get a takedown just to tie this match up. Peterson looking for that tilt again. Yuri up to his feet and gets the escape. He's got to go. 6-4 now. Bronson trailing by just a mere takedown. Takedown here would tie it up. And that'll do her. Justin Peterson of Eau Claire gets the Huskies on the board with a 6-4 win over Yuri Bronson. That'll tighten up this duel. The Raiders still lead by a score of 4-3. And it'll bring up 145 pounds. I believe the Huskies will be sending out senior Dylan Harrison, taking on Hudson Jr. Ryan McDivitt. Don't know much about Ryan. I think he's been on JV the last 2 years. This may be Ryan's first varsity match. It is Harrison and McDivitt. It might be McDivitt's very first varsity match. Harrison in on McDivitt. McDivitt trying to sprawl and crossface. Nothing yet. Get on the bounce. McDivitt does a nice job of fighting out of that. Nice job. I wish he'd just tried to step out of bounds and get a restart. But it all worked out. Harrison back in on a deep single on McDivitt again. McDivitt trying to wizard. So far, so good. He's fighting it off with that wizard. We are still neutral. McDivitt's got to be very careful here. And Harrison does secure the takedown, take a 2-0 lead. McDivitt thus far has showed some very good physical strength, upper body. Let's see if we can put some technique to that strength.
These North wrestlers have vastly improved over last year.
McDivitt in on a takedown. Let's see if he can finish here. He's got to elevate to tie this match up and or take the lead. McDivitt does take a 3-2 lead with 12 seconds to go here in the first. Now Ryan's got to ride him out here. Got a crab ride going. Drops onto an ankle. Nicely done. Nicely done. That's how the first period ends. 3-2 in favor of Hudson's McDivitt. Harrison has choice. Defers. And McDivitt is going to start the second period with a 3-2 lead and on bottom. And McDivitt is released, so he has a 4-2 lead now to start the second. Harrison in on a single again, McDivitt. See what he can do. And he gets the 2, takes a 6-2 lead. Harrison looking for a quick sit out here and escape. McDivitt drops back down to a leg. Nice. McDivitt looking for the half here, but he's out of bounds. He's got to bring him in bounds.
Heads up, looking for it.
Very nice looking for that. And we get a restart with a 1:03 to go here in the second.
The hustle by both these guys.
6-2 lead for McDivitt. Minute 3 to go in the second here at 145 pounds. Harrison up to his feet and gets the escape. 6-3 now. Peterson comes in looking for a single. Ryan comes in looking for his own single. That should be 2 right there. There it is. 8-3 now. 28 seconds to go here in the second period in favor of McDivitt for your Raiders. McDivitt's whole quest here, these remaining 21 seconds, is going to be to ride out Harrison and try to get a turn. Don't give up a point at the end of the period. McDivitt looking for near fall, looking for near fall. Oh, if he could have got that head scooped right at the end there. And we get nothing? Yeah. Harrison is awarded an escape, so it's 8-4 now going into this third and final period at 1:45. McDivitt's going to start the third and final period on bottom with a 4-point lead. Harrison's going to cut him 9-4 and a 5-point lead now. Peterson in on a nice looking single. Ryan does a nice job of scrambling out of it. We're still back neutral on our feet. McDivitt goes for the Japanese arm throw. Never been a big fan of it. And no harm, no fall. It never works. Only seems to work on the heavyweights. Get them teeter and they just kind of fall over. Scramble going here. McDivitt trying to crossface to get around, and that should be it. There it is. We have a 11-4 lead now for McDivitt, and 1:05 to go in the third and final period here at 1:45. 9-5. Ryan with a nice, comfortable 6-point lead, but a lot of time left. Don't want to get sloppy here at the end. McDivitt good with getting his hips back. Both wrestlers appear to be tiring a little bit here in the third. First match of the year, the first live match of the year. They've had some in practice, but it's still in front of the crowd out there. It's a whole different ball game. McDivitt looking to score another takedown here, and does. 13-5 now. That's a major decision. Now he has to ride him out the last 7 seconds to get Hudson's second major of this duel. And there it is. Ryan McDivitt wins by a score of 13-5 over senior Dylan Harrison. And that'll extend the Raider lead 8-3 now for your Raiders. It's going to bring up 152 pounds. Huskies are going to should be sending out senior Cody Stoll to take on sophomore Rocco DeBur Ardino. I know I butchered that really bad. Let's see what Dean says. De Bernardino. We'll call him Rocco. I like Rocco. Now, I don't know anything about Rocco either. I don't even remember him from last year's JV. DeBarnito. So we're gonna learn about Rocco here, all of us at the same time. I don't know anything about him. I do know a little bit about Cody Stoll, the Eau Claire North wrestler. He wrestled Sawyer Massey last year and was pinned by Sawyer at 145 last year in this very same duel. Minute 12 to go in the first, still no score.
Nice handwork by Rocco, though. Tying him up.
Rocco kind of stepped into that one there. Cody and North looking to get on the board first, and does. Takes a 2-0 lead with 52 seconds to go here in the first at 152 pounds. Rocco's got quite the legacy to live up to at 152 here. Over the past, 8 to 10 years, Hudson's had some really good 52 and 60 pounders. Stoll riding a half on Rocco. Rocco looking to peel and does. Rocco takes him back down to the mat. Stoll looking to bar him up, dig out an arm, trying to get a chicken wing in there. And that'll end the first period. Cody Stoll of Eau Claire North has a 2-0 lead. Rocco defers. Stoll will start the second period on bottom with a 2-0 lead. Rocco trying to roll under a 2-on-1. Stoll looks for the old fat man roll. Doesn't get it. Reversal by Stoll. Not signaled yet. Near fall coming. There is a reversal coming also. There's a 2 reversal. 4-0 now in favor of Eau Claire North, and near fall coming, and the fall. Cody Stoll wins by fall over Rocco De Bardino. And that is going to give Eau Claire North the first lead of this duel by a score of 9-8. Sorry about that. That brings up 160 pounds, where we got sophomore Dawson Eltz out of Eau Claire North taking on junior and state qualifier Sawyer Massey. Sawyer last year had a 38-8 record and a 2-1 lead here. Massey got in a little bit of trouble there, but nothing hurt. 1-2-1, minute 15 to go here. And there's another takedown for Massey, 4-1 now.
He's muscled up a little bit from last year.
Yeah, 4-2 with that escape. Massey looking for another slide by, 6-2, 6-3. 8-3 here. Massey looking for a half. Now this is one of the matches I expect to see some major bonus points. Massey looking for near fall. Got near fall coming. And we get 3 near falls, so we got an 11-3 score. Massey's got another tilt going here. Another, looks like 3 near fall coming, and he does. That makes it 14-3 now going into the second period for Sawyer Massey. Massey gets another takedown, 16-3. Massey trying to dig an arm bar out here. Now working a half. Maybe working that right into a cradle. Massey working on a bar, deep waist bar here. See what he tries to do with that. Let go of the deep waist, still got the bar. And gives up the bar, and there's a stalling call on Eau Claire North, Dawson Eltz. Sawyer looking for another half here right at the end of the period, get some near fall. Eltz does a nice job of fighting off those halves. And that'll end the second period. Massey takes a 16-3 lead and choice going into the third and final period. Put him on his feet. Oh, they're going to put Massey on top. (16-4) now. Massey with a 12-point lead, looking for a tech fall or a fall. I want a fall.
That would be good.
Still tries a little trickery, sit out here, and ends up giving up 2. Sawyer's got a nice head and arm, trying to pull him in the mat. Does have near fall coming. Massey looking for the fall. And there it is. Sawyer Massey wins by fall over sophomore Dawson Eltz. The Raiders regain the lead at a score of 14-9.
That's for Husky fans as well as Raider fans. So we some cookies and milk and whatnot for wrestling fans immediately after the varsity match.
Could not understand a word Dean said.
Cookies and milk
What's that?
after the match
Oh.
for everyone.
Well, that fall brings up 170 pounds, where Eau Claire North should be sending out junior Keenan Hughes. And I believe Hudson, yep, they are going to send out junior Drew Midby.
For the Hudson Raiders, junior Drew Midby.
Oh, Drew got a few varsity matches in last year. Normally this spot it would be occupied by Dylan Anderson. We should see Dylan back in a couple of weeks. Hughes with the first 2 points of this match here at 170 pounds takes an early 2-0 lead. Midby looking to control, hands does, gets the escape, 2-1. Drew's got to be careful there walking into that. More experienced wrestler, he would have been high flying. In looking for another takedown. Midby does a nice job fighting that off. Hughes reaches for a single. Midby in on a single attempt here. So being finished, he's got to work up, cover, and 3-2 now in favor of Midby. Down to the final 6 seconds here in the first period. That's how the first period is going to end. Midby takes a 3-2 lead. Yes, Drew did, looking at last year's scores, have 3 varsity matches going 0-3. So Drew looking for his first varsity win of his high school career. And Hughes cuts Midby. Midby takes a 4-2 lead now. See if Drew can get another takedown here. Midby trying to turn that into a Russian. Drew's got to be careful here. No, don't try that. No. And Hughes gets a takedown to tie it up at 4-2, looking for near fall. Midby has given up near fall, trying to not get pinned here. We got 50 seconds to go here, still in the second period. It's a long time. Ref's down there looking, and there it is. Keenan Hughes of Eau Claire North wins by fall over Drew Midby. Eau Claire North regains the lead at 15-14, and it's going to bring up 182 pounds. North will send out senior Hunter Dolby to take on senior Trent Goplin. Now last year these two wrestled in the same duel and Dalby ended up pinning Goplin. Let's see if Goplin can avenge that loss from last year. Very good time to it. Dalby in on a single on Goplin. Goplin gives it up, and Dalby's got an early 2-0 lead. Dalby looking to cradle Goplin here. Goplin in a bad position right now. Dalby gets his head in the side. Brent's got to get that right arm out there. Trent doing a good job of fighting. Dalby unable to turn him yet. Goplin's still fighting. Dalby's still trying to turn him with that cradle. Trent doing a good job of fighting it off. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the first. And Goplin does get out of the cradle, trying to get up to his feet. And we're going to get a restart with 12.5 seconds to go here in the first. Goplin trailing by a score of 2-0. Goplin up to his feet and unable to get the escape, and that's how the first period ends here at 182. Goplin trails by a score of 2-0. Dalby defers. Goplin's going down again. Dalby working an arm bar on Goplin. Now he's looking for a farmer's bar. Goplin trying to get to his feet. Got to be careful not going on his back. Dangerous position here. Goplin's got a minute 36 to fight off his back. Dalby's got it in there pretty tight. And Goplin is able to roll through and only give up 3. 5-0 now in favor of Dalby. Dalby trying to dig an arm out again. Trent trying to get to his feet. Dalby looking for a standing cradle. Goplin gets away. 5-1 now. Goplin trailing by 4. Still got 40 seconds to go here in the second. Goplin does need to get a takedown here in this period. Dalby in on a single again and scores again. 7-1 now in favor of Dalby. Copland looking for the escape, and we go out of bounds, and we'll get a restart. And we got some blood time. All right, now we're back 13 seconds to go here in the second period at 182. And that's how the second period ends. Goblin still trails by a score of 7-1. I believe it's Dalby's choice, and he's going to go neutral. We get a break. We go out of bounds with 1:30 to go. Goplin's still trailing by 6. He's got to throw something here. Dalby comes in looking for a leg, does not get it. Dalby in on another single. Goblin trying to call corner, trying to get the wizard in. And Dalby gets another takedown to get that 9-1 lead and major decision. Didn't think the Eau Claire North duel would come down to bonus points, but it might. And we get another restart with 39 seconds to go here in this match. Goplin's really got to get an escape here to get this back to a decision. Trying to get out of here. Looking for the escape, ends up going to his back and giving up near fall. Now he's just got to fight off the fall here. We got 15 seconds to go. All right, we're under 10. Come on, Trent, hang on. Hang on. There it is. Well, Hunter Dalby wins by a score of 12-1 over our senior Trent Goplin, adding to their lead now. 19-14, the dual score is. That's going to bring up 195 pounds, where North's going to send out senior Randy Zace to take on senior Max Goerke. All right, now I'm really looking for Goerke to get us a fall here. He didn't pull it. We need some quick pins. For more reasons than one. Our battery's getting low, folks, and they didn't throw in a second battery for us, so I hope to get this whole duel in for us. So a couple of quick pins would be nice so we can get it all to you guys.
Raider quick pins, of course.
Yeah, Raider quick pins. Zace and Goerke wrestled last year at this duel too, and Goerke ended up pinning him. So let's see if Max can repeat that feat quickly. Max goes in, looking on a low single, working up. Zace has got a nice wizard in. Down to under 30 seconds to go here in the first. Still no score. 195 pounds here. Between Zace and Goerke. Goerke in on a takedown. Now he gets it 2-0 now in favor of Goerke. That's how the first ends. Goerke will take a 2-0 lead. Looks like North's call will defer. Goerke is going to go down. Lights on. All right, Goerke up to his feet. There's one. 3-0 now in favor of Max Goerke. Goerke in on that low single, works up. Takedown 2, 5-0 for Goerke. Goerke looking to throw the legs in. Goerke's got to be careful here. Getting a little high. And we're back down to the mat. A little power half would be nice here. And we get a stalemate. 46 seconds to go here in the second. Goerke signals neutral. So 5-1 now. Goerke looks for a slide by. And there's two for Goerke. 7-1 now for Max. Goerke looking for a power half with the legs in. But that'll be the end of the second period. Max will take a 7-1 lead to the third. Zace's choice out of North is going to go neutral, which is good for us. Yeah, nice, another low single, very nicely done. 9-1 lead now, that is a major decision. That gets us within a point for the team points. Goerke looking to turn him here with a power half. right, Goerke cuts him 8-2. Goerke in on that low single again and scores a takedown 11-2. Back to that major.
You could do that again if you wanted.
Under 30 seconds here. Goerke looking for a turn. Three count does not get a tech fall. Right now we need to get a pin or nothing. And we get a stalling call and 1 point. And that's how it's going to end. Max Goerke of Hudson wins by a score of 12-2 and major decision. That'll get us 1 point. It is now 18-19 in favor of Eau Claire North. It's going to bring up 220 pounds where North's going to be sending out senior Sam Reinhardt to take on sophomore Isaac Schindler. Let's see if they wrestled last year. Reinhardt wrestled Motu last year and was pinned, and Schindler did not wrestle in this duel last year.
At 220 pounds, senior Sam Reinhardt for the Huskies, and for the Hudson Raiders, sophomore Isaac Schindler.
Reinhardt looking for that slide by on Schindler and gets it. 2-0 now in favor of Reinhardt. Schindler looks for his reversal, gets it. 2-2 now. Nice little sucker drag by. That was very nice by Isaac. Get the escape. 3 now in favor, 3-2 in favor of Reinhardt. Reinhardt in on a single on Schindler. Schindler does a nice job of sprawling out of it and going behind to take a 4-3 lead. Schindler looking for near fall here. This will be a big pin for Schindler. Ah, there it is. There it is. Boom. There it is. Isaac Schindler wins by fall over Sam Reinhardt to give the Raiders the lead back. 24-19 now. Hudson leads by 5 going into the heavyweight, where we should see sophomore Jack Caruth for Eau Claire North Huskies taking on junior Zammy Schwartz for your Raiders. And looking through last year's stats, does look like it is Zammy's first varsity match of his high school career.
For the Huskies, sophomore tech group, for the Hudson Raiders junior, Sammy Schwartz.
Zammy looks to be giving up a little bit of height and a whole lot of weight in this match. Zammy in trying to work a Russian. Not much technique and nothing going on right now. Just a lot of hand fighting, pushing and shoving.
Oh yeah, the heavyweights.
Yeah. Ruth trying to work a front head on Zammy. Boy, that duck is right there. Zammy in on a single. Let's see if he can finish this. Duck! Oh, that duck is there all day with the height on that Zammy. Caruth keeps pushing, coming in. Duck under and go behind. And we get another restart with 19 seconds. Oh, right there. Throw it by. And we get another restart with 2 seconds to go. That'll be the end of the first. We have tied game or tie match here at 0-0 at 2:85. Zammy's going to start the second on bottom. Locked hands. Got locked hands. Zammy now has a 1-0 lead. The ref will let it go to see if Zammy can change. Turn around. Oh! All he had to do was turn around, but he did get tech foul of locked hands, so Zammy does lead by a score of 1-0. And Caruth is going to cut him, so it's 2-0 now in favor of Zammy. Caruth looking for a head and arm on Zammy. He's got a side knot. He's got a hip over. He's got a hip over. Hip over. Oh, that was close. That was close. Still 2-0 in favor of Zammy. Caruth's going to look for that head and arm again. Every time he lifts that left arm, Zammy can go under that all day long. Zammy's got a bridge here. Now Zammy on his back. 42 seconds. There it is. Jack Caruth wins by fall over Zammy Schwartz to regain the lead by a score of 25-24. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 matches to go here. right, we got Mike back. Sorry about that. We got a dead battery on the mic too. We got all kinds of battery issues going on here. But as you can see, Tulane has a 4-1 lead going into the second period here. Tulane's going to have choice and going to start on bottom. Again, the Raiders need a major to tie, a tech fall to win, or a pin to win. We have a 3-point lead now. 5 more point lead out of Tulane gets us a tie. And we got blood time. All right, we're back after that blood time. Minute 31 to go here in the second. Still 4-1. All right, now Tulane's got to get up and out of there. Up to his feet. Ah, so close. Mallet looking for a cradle. We got a stalling call on Tulane. Down to 22 seconds left here in the second. The whole second period's been spent like this. And with 1.6 seconds to go in the second, we're going to get a restart. That'll be the end of second. Tulane still has a 4-1 lead, but we needed a minimum of an 8-point lead to tie the duel. Then it goes to criteria. And Mallett's going to choose top, which is very good coaching to try to ride him out again. Tulane trying to get to his feet, but now he's back on his belly. Mallett looking for a cradle. There's a stalling call on Tulane 4-2 now. Mallett looking to cradle. And we're going to get a restart with 1:38 to go. Under 1:30. 50 seconds to go. Lean still leading, but only by a score of 4-2. That would lose the duel for us by a score of 34 to 33. Lean just gave up another stalling call. The next one's 2 points and the lead. The match, but wins the duel. Zach the lead wins by a score of 4-3, but the Raiders go down to Eau Claire North, to the best of my knowledge, the first time ever, by a score of 34 to 33. This weekend we have Lakeville tournament, so if you're not doing anything Saturday, come on down to Lakeville. See you next week.